Miss P here, just back from a family gathering. We were discussing our cash blueprint, our values, and family guidelines, sharing information, experiences, things of that nature. And we work hard to get what we do have. We work for our loved ones, so to speak. We do it for them or our freedoms. There's generations to come after us. So we make sure we hold ourselves accountable and share healthy responsibilities. Coming from watching both my parents work full-time, taxpaying citizens who at one point even was in position to pay for my schooling. They worked diligently. We had the extras, made the family reunions each year, friends, relative, also working honestly to provide a decent living for their families. So watching the work ethic of those around me, I was always mindful to keep a job. I can remember one morning, a good friend and family went in to work as a dependable, efficient, hard worker, okay? By the end of the day, he was the only crew member left on this shift. Due to work productivity, everyone else was sent home. Only to wake up the next morning, throbbing, burning, elbows down to his fingertips, couldn't even make a fist. Or the one time, younger cousin, he's a dad of two, even got two small businesses, okay? Worked as a locomotive engineer about 5 years or so. One day, scheduled off, goes into work, filling the shift for another, ends up falling onto the tracks, severely injuring his back, okay, to the point where he had to have surgery. During the first two surgeries, as a matter of fact, he coded twice. They had to revive him. And then he had multiple staph infections. Terrible. Then just a few years back, my dad was forced to retire just before his 59th birthday. Okay, so 9 months into the retirement, pension just wasn't it. It wasn't enough to keep up, let alone, stay retired. So he ended up having to go out, learn another skill, and find new work. All I'm saying is in all these things in life that have happened to some of the hardest working people I know, people who encourage me, for every single one of these events, they all have one thing in common, and that there was nothing in place to substitute or fill in the missing incomes. Without a plan or strategy, you risk the chance of allowing exposure to the wave of unpreparedness. How many other people have to go through these types of situations? So if you refuse to be left unprepared, tap that button below. Book an appointment. Let's see if we're a fit to help plan to prepare for when.